Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I want to apologize for not being able to upload these videos as soon or previously. I had been under the weather, and of course under the weather for me has a total different meaning than it would to you, but I definitely took care of that. Um, and as many of you may know, I do private readings, and I also do private consultations and workings. So it's kept me kind of busy. I'm trying the best I can to, get to you guys as soon as possible. So I'm gonna do the 5 card spread, like I've been telling you guys on my videos. I'm definitely gonna be doing different types of spreads throughout the months, just to give you guys a variety and just to see which ones you guys resonate with best. So I definitely encourage you guys to let me know what type of spreads you guys prefer more, or you like best or whatnot. Um, Also, I've been asked about the live shuffling. I can very easily cut this part out because it is time consuming. But I do like everything I do it very organically. I don't like to practice. I don't like to stage. Not that I have anything against people that, do that, but I don't, and it definitely doesn't resonate with me. So I do everything as the flow of energy goes, okay? So I hope you guys can appreciate that. Um, So this is going to be for Pisces for the month of September 2016. Spirit, what are the messages for Pisces 2016? And 2 cards already jumped out, so Spirit, what are the messages for Pisces 2016? Spirit, what are the messages for Pisces? Spirit, what are the messages for Pisces? Spirit, what are the messages for Pisces 2016? Okay. Spirit, what are the messages for Pisces? Okay, so 2 cards already jumped out, so I'm going to be pulling 3 more cards. And like I said, it's with the 5 card spread, which is the Earth, Air, Fire, Water, and Spirit's Advice. And Earth representing the Earth sector with your finances and money. Communication is air, has to do with the people communicating with you or the way you'll be communicating throughout the month of September. And then you have the challenge, which is the obstacle you may have to overcome for the month of September, or what you have to work on throughout the month of September. And water, which obviously has to do in your love life, your love sector, and your relationships. And finally, spirit is a spirit's advice for you for the month of September. Okay, so let's get into this. Let me look at the cards for a bit. Okay, so for the month of September, Pisces, there's definitely going to have to be some type of speaking the truth type of thing. And what I mean by that is you have, out of the 5 cards, you have 3 cards that are swords. And swords is all about communication, the intellect, and how we speak or how we act based on the things we say. So there's definitely a need for you to be cautious about how you express yourself or how you talk to other people. Um, be very mindful more than anything. When it comes to your earth sector and finances, you have the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords, out of all the royal family, is the youngest one. So there's some type of immaturity going on in your workplace, whether it's you or whether it's the people that are around you. There is a lot of backstabbing, a lot of miscommunication. Perhaps there's someone that, in the heat of the moment, says things that they shouldn't say or blows things out of proportion. Um, and like I said, there is a need to be mindful and watch your words. Okay, with the Page of Wands, the Page of Swords, it's a very immature energy, but more than immature, it's like they're immature on the sense of they are immature because they react to certain things very quickly without really thinking, but they are also vengeful. Okay, I see the Page of Swords as a vengeful type of energy. You say something that hurts me, and I'm going to say something that's 10 times worse than what you just said, just to see how you crumble, or just to see how you cry, or just to see how it makes you feel. Okay. And because it's coming up in your earth sector, like I said, again, be very careful of those people that pretend to be your friends but are not really your friends when it comes to work and finances, because this is the type of energy that definitely, if you are not around and people are gossiping or saying things about you, they will definitely agree with them. They will definitely agree. They will definitely backstab you and then see you the next day and smile and kiss you and be best friends. Okay? So be very mindful and very watchful of that. Also, when it comes to your work, be very careful the way you speak or the way you talk to your superiors. The reason for that is because, again, like I said, this is a very immature energy. Um, but like I said, you can be very forceful with your words, disrespectful. So definitely be mindful of that and be, watch that for the month of September. Okay, Pisces, for your communication and how you communicate with other people and how people will communicate with you throughout the month of September, you have the 10 of Pentacles. Okay? And the 10 of Pentacles is all about family. It's all about having abundance and being in great joy and being in great, spirits within the family. So definitely for the month of September, I see Pisces being very social, being around, family gatherings, family parties, being surrounded by family that truly care and truly love you. Um, and this is communication, like I said. So there's definitely going to be a lot of harmony when it comes to communication with your family and relatives and your loved ones. A lot of understanding, um, but more than anything, a lot of gatherings, a lot of social outings for the month of September. So that's definitely a beautiful thing. Um, so your challenge for this month, or your obstacle for this month, is the Ace of Swords. And the aces, again, are all about new beginnings. Because it is the sword, has to do with intellect and how we communicate and how other people communicate with us. uh, the Ace of Swords is definitely asking you as a challenge, be honest this month, Pisces. Be honest when it comes to relationships, when it comes to people you love. Be honest. Always speak the truth, even if it's going to make other people uncomfortable, even if it's going to bother other people. Your honesty. um just be honest, stay true to yourself and who you truly are. Don't jeopardize that for no one or anything. Again, with the Page of Swords, there is a thing called tact. And what I mean by that is, you can be, the Page of Swords can be brutally honest. Brutally in the sense that they will be extremely honest, but they don't care if they hurt your feelings. And then there's having tact. And the Ace of Swords is talking about being tactful in your honesty. You don't have to hurt people's feelings when you're being honest. They may not agree, and they have the right to agree to disagree, but you're being honest to what you believe in, okay? But you don't have to be nasty about it when it comes to being honest, or when it comes to honesty. Also, when it comes to relationships, Pisces, there may be some type of doubt, some type of issues going on when it comes to your love life. Perhaps either you're doubting or your partner's doubting. Either way, this is coming up as a challenge. So it's definitely asking you, be honest. If there's something you have to be honest about when it comes to relationships, definitely be honest. Because if you're not, by the end of September, I guarantee you the truth is going to come out. Okay? Again, like I said, it can very well mean your partner, or it can mean you. But either way, the truth is coming out. So do the best you can to just be honest and open about certain things. And if you've been doubtful or you been um, doubtful of your partner, even whatever truth you're wanting to seek, it's definitely going to come out by the end of this month of September. Okay. So when it comes to your love and relationships, you have the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is all about rest. It's all about meditation and taking time out. Again, like I said, if there's been ongoing issues about some type of truth, some type of dishonesty in your relationship, perhaps you've been thinking or you've been wondering if it's time to either take some type of space, give each other some space to analyze what it is that you guys really want to do with your relationship. If you want to continue on and go ahead and making it more stable, more uh, long lasting, or if you want to take time off to see if you guys are better off being alone, going off your separate ways. The Four of Swords is all about repose, it's all about just taking that time away from the craziness, the chaos. And because it's coming up in your love sector, there's definitely going to be some type of either separation or there's going to be some type of giving each other space to breathe, sort of thing. Okay. Again, like I said, it probably has to do with something that there's been some type of dishonesty, either you or your partner. Um, and it's, again, like I said, it doesn't necessarily mean you guys are separating physically. If you guys live together, it can just mean, you ask him or he asks you, hey, I need you to give me time, time for myself. uh, you start going to the gym, you start, just taking a little bit of more space, a little bit more time away from your partner, only to analyze the situation or to analyze your relationship. Um, but then again, it can also represent if you've been separated, if you guys have been spending time apart for a while, then there's definitely some type of honesty that's going to come out where it can very well bring you guys back together. Okay? So keep that in mind. I know a lot of the times the Four of Swords kind of freaks people out, but it can also represent it's already been happening and there has been that separation or there has been that time to give each other room to breathe. But then it can very well, represent you guys coming back together. I mean, you do have the Ten of Pentacles in your communication sector, and that's definitely family relationships coming together. So perhaps you needed this time away or this time to give each other space uh, to really appreciate each other's company when you guys are around each other. Okay. So finally, your spiritual advice, Pisces, for the month of September, you have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is all about crying over spilled milk. It's all about having regrets, looking back into your past, considering the fact of everything you've lost versus what you still have. And as a spiritual advice with this card is, I mean, there's some type of hurt and some type of like mourning even in this card. And as a spirit's advice, what this card is telling you is do not look into the past, do not look into what you've lost. If you have physically lost someone, a relative, a loved one, someone that's close to you, that is no longer here on this earth, but is in the astral plane, what this card is telling you is basically acknowledge the fact that communication, you see the water behind her, communication comes through many sorts of ways. It comes through dreams, it comes through intuition, it comes through just random thoughts. Understand and acknowledge that they may not physically be here no more, but they're still around you. And if you want to communicate or contact them, you can very well easily do so by just opening up your heart and asking them to step forward, either to give you a message through dreams or through intuition or whatever it may be. Okay? As a spirit's advice, this card is telling you stop looking into the past, stop looking into what you've lost or what you feel you have lost, because you have not lost. Be thankful and grateful for what you have. You look at this, she still has two chalices upright. That's hope. That's opportunity. Those are blessings. So stop looking into the past or wondering what could have been, what should have been. Stop and appreciate what you have. Be thankful for what you have. Be grateful for what you have. Spirit's advice for the month of September is going to be stop looking to the past. Look to the future, live the present. Okay? Well, Pisces, I hope this reading helped you and it can guide you throughout the month of September. Again, I encourage you all to comment below. Let me know what you guys think of the spreads and which ones resonate best with you guys. Um, Also, subscribe to my channel. And again, like I said, I'm going to once I hit a certain amount of subscribers, I'm definitely thinking of doing live readings, just to give you guys a thank you, just to show you guys my appreciation. So definitely look out for that. Okay. I wish you guys the best, and I hope you guys have an amazing September. Blessings.